It's the 1979 Daytona Motocross.
The gate is about to drop, and there it goes, the 1986 Daytona Supercross.
The gate drops and 20 riders thunder down to turn one.
First time I went to Daytona and got to watch my heroes race, it was so cool. I had always heard so much about it. To be able to go there as a youngster and see the guys racing that I looked up to and idolized was really, really special. I think of Daytona Supercross, I mean, back in the day when I first started going, I mean, it's the beginning of bike week. You know, there's a million motorcycles, seems like, and dude, it's Daytona International Speedway. The place is massive and there's so much history there. It's just awesome. I just think it's one of those things it's hard to explain it to someone. They just got to be there to see it. My first time competing at Daytona Supercross was 1997. I was in the 125 class. I didn't do as well as I wanted to. I was just trying too hard. I was so amped to be there and racing at Daytona, just trying too hard, riding over my head, and I ended up hitting the deck a few times. But nevertheless, it was a great experience, and it was something that I'd always looked up to as a young kid. And I was happy for the opportunity that I finally got to race Daytona Supercross. Well, you know, the year in 2000 of my first win, I mean, it was fantastic.
The checkers for Ricky Carmichael, who darn near coasts over the finish line.
It was nice to win that race on a Honda, but it also was nice to win that race on other brands when you knew it was a Honda-sponsored event. So, yeah, it was nice to break the Yamaha streak, to beat McGrath, of course, you know, the king of Supercross. That's always special to do something like that. We all know the history of Jeremy McGrath. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things I could sit here and talk about 2000 and why that win was so special. But definitely breaking the streak was something that we were excited about and celebrated about for our victory dinner that night.
His 400th event, he deserves to go out in the record books as the dominant man of his era.
Carmichael repasses Tim Ferry.
Carmichael cuts it back to the inside and takes a position.
Years from now, when people think of my life and career as a professional dirt bike racer, I think Daytona is going to play a huge part in it. When you go to Daytona Supercross now, you know, I hope that people think of me. I had a lot of success there.
Ricky Carmichael, who takes the checkers for the second consecutive year.
Now Ricky Carmichael does it again for the fourth time consecutively.
Here he is, Ricky Carmichael to the checkered flag and a record fifth win here at Daytona.
It was a home race for me. The fans always seemed like they rose to the occasion and really were behind me, and that made it very, very special. So that's what I hope and I think will happen when someday my story's written.